Dad?
Elaine? I'm at work. You should not be contacting me now.
Marissa said that we need to do a lot of chores. I thought we were supposed to be going somewhere with you.
She's your stepmom. Whatever she says you need to do is what you need to be doing.
We haven't seen you in 4 years. I thought this was supposed to be a chance for us to spend time with you.
Are you trying to guilt trip me into coming home?
No, but this isn't what we expected.
I'm not responsible for your expectations. I agreed to take you and your brother for the summer. Whatever Wendy told you about what to expect isn't my fault.
You said that we would get to meet your wife and spend time as a family.
Yes, and Marissa is there. Go spend time with her.
We can't because she's putting us to work.
Does your mother not make you do chores?
Of course she does, but not like this. She's told us that we have to completely clean out the garage by the end of the day.
That's a normal part of doing chores.
We don't know what you guys want to keep and what's trash.
Just ask your stepmom. She should be able to tell you.
She said that she can't babysit us because she's handling Aaron.
Well, you can't expect her to deal with you while looking after our toddler.
But how are we supposed to know what to do?
Look, this isn't my problem. You and your brother can deal with it. Don't contact me at work again.
Marissa?
Who is this?
It's Elaine, Dad's daughter.
What do you want?
I have to use the bathroom, but the garage door seems to be locked.
Just hold it.
I really need to go.
Stop trying to make excuses. You need to be getting the work done.
But I really have to pee.
Gross. Why would you even say that? Surely you can hold it.
I really can't. And Mark needs some water. We're both sweating.
Oh, is that your plan? Get more water so that you don't have to work because you keep having to use the bathroom?
No, I really have to go. And it's really hot out here.
If you want inside, then you need to get to work. Once you're done, I'll let you inside to use the bathroom and get something to drink.
I can't hold it much longer.
Stop acting like a toddler. I already have one of those.
But I'm being serious.
Doesn't seem like it to me. You're still texting instead of working.
Please, I promise I'll come right back out and get to work.
Fine. But this is it. Let your brother know that you guys can both go. Once you're done, I don't want to hear a peep until you finish.
Thank you.
What was that? Elaine, answer me! Elaine, don't make me come out here. If you do, you'll regret it.
The workbench fell over and hit Mark's leg. He's bleeding. We need help right now.
What did you do?
We were cleaning the things on top of it. When we got the big container off, the whole thing tipped over.
You better not have damaged my car.
It almost fell on top of us.
How can you two be so dense? You must have done it on purpose.
We didn't.
That workbench is wobbly. The container was supposed to keep it level.
We didn't know.
It should have been obvious. You were just trying to get hurt so that you don't have to work, huh?
You didn't tell us there was anything wrong with the workbench. Mark needs first aid.
No, he needs to get the garage cleaned up. I'm not gonna let you in just because you're claiming to be hurt. If I hear another loud bang like that, I'm gonna call your father.
I'll call him right now and tell him that we need to go to the doctor.
Don't you dare. I'll let you two inside, but know that you have to finish. Answer me right now, Elaine. If you don't answer me now, I'm not going to let you inside.
Dad's coming home. He sounded angry.
I told you not to call him. Oh, now I need to take care of a few things before he gets home.
Let us inside. Mark's leg is really bleeding.
I unlocked the door a long time ago. Go take care of your brother. Then you both need to get cleaned up.
I don't know where you keep the first aid stuff.
Don't act stupid. We keep first aid kits in all of the bathrooms.
Thank you. I'm gonna help Mark get up the stairs. He's bleeding pretty bad, so we probably need a towel so he doesn't bleed all over the floor.
Ugh, What is wrong with you two? Go get him a towel, then you can come inside. But just do it.
Dad, Marissa is telling me I have to make dinner.
I told you not to interrupt me at work.
I don't know how to cook.
Elaine, you're a big girl. You need to learn how to cook for your husband. Now's a good time to start.
She told me to make a big meal. I don't have any idea how.
Whining isn't going to get it done.
I don't know where anything is. And Marissa left to go to the spa, leaving me in charge of Aaron.
You're old enough to babysit.
I can't do both.
Ask Mark to help you.
He's still not able to move around much. There's no way he can take care of a toddler or move around the kitchen.
Sounds like you're full of excuses. Is that how Wendy has been raising you? To be whiny, useless people?
I've done literally all of the housework since we got here.
I know that's not true. Marissa told me how much work she's had to do since you two came. All you've done is make more work for her. She deserves time away. Then you'll learn how to act like an adult.
I'm only 12. I'm not an adult.
Huh. Judging by the way you act and complain, you're acting barely older than Aaron. And he's not 2 years old yet. Now stop contacting me. Do what your stepmother tells you to do. And I expect a good dinner when I get home. I'm sure Marissa will have to figure out how to fix whatever garbage you make.
Dad, I need help.
No. You need to learn to grow up. Now I have a meeting. One of us has to pay the bills. Don't contact me again.
Mom, Mark and I hate it here. Can we come back home? Hi, honey. I thought you two were excited about seeing your dad. Why do you want to come home? His wife is horrible. Mark got seriously injured on the first day we were here. What? What happened? Marissa made us clean out their garage. The workbench fell over and hurt his leg. He's been pretty much stuck inside the whole time. And Marissa has been using me to do everything. Babysitting, cleaning, and errands. Now she's trying to make me cook all of the meals.
I mean, you should be helping.
I'm not helping, Mom. I'm literally doing everything. She left her baby here after telling me to make a steak dinner with red potatoes and asparagus pro something. I don't know.
You shouldn't be taking care of a toddler and cooking at the same time. Marissa should know better. Ask her to take care of one or the other and say you'll make spaghetti. You do quite well with that.
She left.
She what? Mark is hurt and you've been left to take care of everything while she's gone?
Yes. She went to the spa saying that we're making her miserable.
You need to talk to your dad. This is not acceptable.
He got mad at me and said that you were raising us wrong.
What? He did not say that.
I can send you the texts. He won't do anything. Mark and I agree that we want to leave.
I'll buy your tickets and we'll send the information. Unfortunately, I probably won't be able to bring you home for a few days.
That's fine, as long as we aren't stuck here for another 3 weeks.
I understand, honey. Let me finish up at work and I'll get the tickets.
Thanks, Mom. I love you.
I love you too. Give Mark a kiss from me.
Ew!
Okay, you can just let him know I love him.
Okay, thanks, Mom. Marissa, where are you?
I had to come back to the spa. They didn't have time to finish with my treatments yesterday.
I think I started my, you know.
No, I don't. And I don't care. Don't bother me.
But I need feminine products.
Then you should have planned for that before you came to visit us.
It's my first. I didn't know that it was going to happen.
That's poor planning on your part. That doesn't make it an emergency for me.
I need something. Do you have pads or anything I can use?
I'm blocking you now.
Marissa! Marissa! I need help! Dad, I need feminine products.
I told you yesterday to stop contacting me.
But I just started my period and I don't have anything for it.
How could you not plan for that? Is your mother really that useless? Or are you just as stupid as Marissa has been saying?
It's my first, Dad. I couldn't have planned for it.
More excuses. I can't deal with this. If you want to be able to eat over the next few weeks, I have to work. Stop texting me.
Dad! Mom, I started my period and I don't have anything I can use here.
Oh,
Don't be embarrassed, honey. This was bound to happen someday. I'm sorry that it happened with everything else. Take a deep breath and don't be embarrassed. Go tell Marissa. I'm sure she'll give you something. I texted her, but she told me that she was too busy. Then she blocked me.
what? That woman.
So she left home again? Yes, and she left her kid with me to babysit. She said that she had more stuff to do at the spa.
Go see what she has in her bathroom.
She locks the bedroom door so that we can't go in and steal anything.
What? Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Contact your father and let him know that you need something but have no way to get it.
I did. He got mad at me and blocked me after saying that I hadn't planned properly.
Did you explain that you didn't know? Since this is your first, you had no way to know that you would need it.
I told him, but he didn't seem to care. He kept blaming me for not being prepared. Then he made sure I couldn't contact him again.
Okay, I'm gonna change your tickets to tomorrow, and I'll send them along with some feminine products with expedited shipping.
Thank you, Mom. I'm so sorry for putting all of this on you.
It's not your fault, honey. This is because of your father and his wife. It's absolutely unacceptable.
Thank you. I thought that we would have fun, but it's been bad the entire time.
I know, honey. You won't have to go back there if you don't want to.
Never again. I don't care if I don't see either of them again.
He is your father, so you should probably have contact with him. We can just keep it to a very low level for a while. It will be up to you if you want to accept any more invitations.
He's not gonna try to get custody, is he?
After the way he's acted over a few weeks, I doubt it. Just send him the occasional message, letter, or card.
I think I can do that.
I'm so sorry, honey. If I would have known, I wouldn't have told you guys to go.
We both wanted to come see him. It's been so long, I didn't remember that much about him.
Well, I'm sorry that it didn't go better.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, sweetie. You just need to wait a little longer, then you'll have what you need to get home. Take care of your brother and make sure he takes care of you.
Okay.
And let me know if you have any questions.
About what?
About the products. I wish I was there to help, but I can at least explain how to use the pads pretty easily.
Thanks, Mom. I miss you.
I miss both of you guys too. Take care and see you tomorrow.
See you. Hi, Mom. Thank you for the pads and tickets. I'm sorry, but we have another problem.
What's wrong, honey?
Marissa left us at the airport, but they've delayed the plane. They haven't set up a new time for the departure.
Have you contacted Marissa to let her know?
I tried to, but I think she blocked me when I asked her for pads yesterday.
What about your dad?
I think he blocked me too. Neither of them are answering any of my messages.
Has Mark tried?
His phone was broken when the workbench hit him.
Okay, I'll give them a call and we'll get back to you.
Thanks, Mom. I don't ever want to come back. Mark agrees.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make you guys go back there. Clearly, Daniel did us a favor by leaving.
Yeah, I'm good with never seeing him again.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I understand. Give Mark a hug. I love you, and we'll see what I can do to get things handled. Hey, sweetie. Isn't graduation coming up?
Hi, Daniel. It is.
Call me Dad.
Did you need help with something?
Thank you for the birthday card recently, and all of the Christmas cards. They were really sweet.
Sure. It was no problem.
I was surprised when there was no invitation to your graduation with the birthday card.
I can only invite 2 people, so I invited Mom and Dad.
I didn't get the invitation.
I mean, Blake.
Who's Blake?
Mom got married a few years ago.
No one told me.
There wasn't much reason to tell you since we knew you wouldn't want to come to the ceremony.
Of course I want to come to your graduation. Wendy said that you're class valedictorian.
Oh yeah, I am.
I want to be able to see my baby giving her speech.
I can send you a video of it. Then whenever you want to see it, you can.
I want to be there in person. I want to be able to let everyone know that's my girl. Clearly you got your brains from me.
Sorry, Daniel, but I didn't think you would want to come. I know how much you work, and I didn't want to interfere with that.
That's not interfering. I want to be a part of celebrating your victories. Stop calling me Daniel. I'm your dad.
Sorry, Dad. Blake actually helped me a lot when I needed it. He's been there for me and let me know that he would take time off. He and Mom are taking Mark and I on a vacation afterward.
Then he can miss the graduation. Surely you want your real father there.
I have to go. Take care, Dan. I'll send the video when I get it.
Hey, I'm talking to you. I deserve your respect and attention. Do you think you'd be graduating at the top of your class without me? Hello? Just let me know the date and I'll be there. Hey, Elaine. Thank you for the Christmas card. Why did you leave your stepmother off of the card?
Hi, Dan. I've never included her on the cards, and she's just Marissa. She's not my stepmother.
Of course she is. How can you keep being so cruel? She loves you and is so proud of everything that you've become.
Thanks, but I never got that impression when I visited you guys.
That was forever ago. She was already dealing with a toddler at the time. How can you hold a grudge like that?
It's not a grudge, just the impression that she left on me.
I insist that if you send me cards, you make sure to include her. We're a family.
I've never gotten anything from her.
That's because you've never tried to include her.
Daniel, she was the adult. It was her job to make us feel included.
Well, you're an adult now. Besides, she was busy raising a child. Someday you'll understand. Anyway, make sure you include her on the cards. I insist.
Fine. I'll include her. I have to go. Exams are coming up.
Good luck. I love you, honey. What the hell did you send me?
I sent you your own personalized Christmas card, just like you wanted.
You got me a glitter bomb!
I thought you would love it. It was what you always included in your spa day.
Now there's an absolute mess! It got all over the cat and Aaron! Ugh, now he's spreading it around the house!
I guess you'll need to spend time actually cleaning now instead of using child labor.
How dare you!
Quite easily. Oh, and Marissa?
You spoiled brat! I'm gonna tell your father!
Dad won't get mad at me. He may be a bit disappointed, but only because he doesn't want me being petty.
What are you talking about? Your father will be furious.
Oh, do you mean Daniel? I don't see him as my father. He was just the sperm donor. He had a chance to bond with Mark and I, and he treated us like garbage. He wasn't as horrible as you, but he taught Mark and I that he did us a favor by leaving.
How dare you! I'm gonna tell him what you said!
Oh, that's fine. And since you didn't appreciate the letter that you insisted on getting, let him know that you're now the reason I'm going no contact.
I'll tell him to stop sending you money.
You go right ahead. He never sent my mother anything. If I had to guess, he was using that money to pay for his mistresses.
What?
Yeah, I found evidence when I looked for feminine products. Then again, you were also cheating on him, so I don't think that you have a leg to stand on. Now, I'm going to go celebrate graduating early. And since the first game Mark and I made together has already made a few $1 million over the first month, it's gonna be a big celebration. Good luck. You two will need it.
What do you mean, the game you made? Are you and Mark rich now? Elaine? Elaine!
After her short text exchange, Marissa apparently confronted my dad about his cheating. I had sent him an email about her cheating on him, so he was preparing to confront her. From what I heard, they got into a physical fight. Then they both pressed charges. Since Marissa usually left Aaron with her parents, he wasn't around to see it, thankfully. The divorce was contentious, and both Daniel and Marissa reached out to me to try to see if I would be a character witness. I just laughed. When Marissa asked for help paying for the divorce, claiming to be a victim of abuse, I told her that I would contact the police. True to my word, I did contact their police department. I sent them the texts I exchanged between her and my father when Mark and I visited them. The statute of limitations was up for abuse and neglect charges, but it definitely worked against her in court. Not that it painted Daniel in a much better light. When her parents learned how she had treated us, they started fighting for custody of Aaron, and I was more than happy to send them money to help get great attorneys. Marissa was their youngest child, and clearly they had not raised her right, but her siblings were decent people. I hope that Aaron would benefit from people who put him first instead of leaving him with strangers. After our stay with them, Mark had cut contact. The wound he sustained made it so he couldn't play sports that year. As a result, he spent more time with me, and I taught him a bit of what I learned about coding games. That was when we started planning and developing our own games. He still played sports, but he was no longer focused solely on that for his future. He recently married and has his first child on the way. He said he'll always strive to be the kind of father his dad was, and he means Blake. I'm happily thriving in my fields, and the creativity is flowing. I occasionally send a card to Daniel, but he never responds anymore. I don't know what happened to him, and if I'm being honest, I don't care enough to find out. He's probably angry that I didn't stick up for him. It's petty, but I like to think that the cards are a reminder of just how horrible he was to us. His son wants no contact, and I don't even call him Dad. Right now, I'm focused on work, but I don't want it to be my sole focus. Daniel showed me that's not right. At the same time, I'm not interested in a traditional family life. When I get older, I may want to get married and have kids, but I never want to be like what Daniel tried to tell me a wife should be. I'm having too much fun working and doing what I love.